How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Tuesday, and I'm about to solve the Tuesday crossword, April 14, 2026, and a familiar name from Saturdays. Let's see what he has in store for us today, because obviously it's going to be much simpler than Saturday. So, safe place to stand on a diamond. So, I want to say base, but I'm not really sure. Is he really talking about baseball? The mini maker? Okay, it could be Coke, but not really. The tailless category is a mix, okay? So I'm gonna try BMW. We're talking about cars, and this is now base. Oh, look, a circus crowd chorus. What about take giant steps? I don't know. So surpluses can be extra, and the locale for a lab rat. That would be like a petri dish, no? Alas, maybe it's like gas because we're talking about onomatopoeia here. Zombie status. Undead. Okay. Been a while. Any updates? Maybe take this out. Don't know about these guys. Well, I see something about the capital of Qatar. I could try Doha. So burn while ironing. Maybe a C here. And the count in the cereal aisle. That's chocula with the A at the end. The force of habit in some. Brief. OCD? I put an R here. Born routines, they're ruts. Furnish with temporarily. Maybe ends with two. The big name in pest control, that's Decon, for sure. Okay, board game set in a mansion. Clue. Belief in God or gods. So that'd probably be like deism. But that doesn't really fit, does it? What about chatted via Teams? ED. So prep school on the Thames, Eton, and the defense group since 1949. What kind of defense group are we talking about here? Lipton choices are teas, and chess defeats are mates. Of course, lab work. Okay, so it's not an essay. A whiskey portion of a boilermaker. That's theme, something like that. To the nth degree, you see that. An expert in stealth, ninja. And network junction points, nodes. Auction off, maybe sell. Angers, irks, I see. Hires, maybe. Because that's not really common, though. Scouting party. Ooh. So I think a trooper, no? Troop? Yeah. Basic unit of work. Azure. The online storage option since 2011. So Apple Clouds. Apple iCloud, maybe. What about 45 down because I got the I and the O? And this becomes Island C. And the lawn starting tool. Cedar. The Disney film featured the Oscar-winning song Let It Go, Frozen. Soul Legend Redding Otis. The direction for prairie schooners. East. Few and far between. Now, this is going to be rare. So this is west. Just so you know, maybe like FWIW, the couple I parts in Iris, and this would be Zest. That's a subs quality. Ranch fixtures for livestock, watering, well, something. And originally named as Ne. This is going to be a neat tide. I've seen that already in Crosswords. This Gia. Hmm. The quintet seeing these entries, the A-E-I-O-U. The vowels, huh? Why is that? A dot on a transit map? Stop. Temp workers dressed in red. Pretty nice here. Jailhouse weapon? No, spoon, sadly. Green-eyed emotion. Heavy. A complete dump sty. And come on already. Come on. How about stats? And what about the piano practice piece? Well, that's an etude. So, monthly, that's a batch of ale, not a swig. So what about the early seven adversary, Dr. No? What about these guys? Seriously? The automaker with a six-star logo. Super rude. These are Santas, okay. Now, come on, Ray. Do it. This is a shiv. And what about done with boozing? Huh. You tell me, man. Let me do brew here. Cincinnati Trio ends. And apply to. And you put an in here. And catch the vibe up, still no. So, snatched up or sell items, take giant steps, or say stride. That'd be sigh. Okay, so this is gonna be cage, all right. Talks to a sticking point. Nah. Hash. Hashes. Len2 is here. Hashes it out. Like that. So use in maybe, or use on. Lab work. Tests maybe. Whiskey portion of the Boilermakers is really slot something. Done with boozing. Huh. That'd be a G. Wagon. Catch the vibe of the sentence. Now, on the wagon it makes sense. Because really I got a the here. The Chichen Itza people. I'm gonna try Inca. Try that. Or maybe it's gonna be Maya. Because I feel like this is you. So someone like, let's blank with you, something. Because the eye's there. What's new with you? Okay. Aw, totes adorbs. That. Still single, unwed. A bower's maker's wood, a you. Yes, about routes. Elijos typically end just above one, the knee. KO. It's but about routes, this is odious. Ooh, that's routes. I see theism here. What's rough? Something here. So this probably gonna be in HD, right? This is NATO. What is this? Doug? Alright, a subject crossword mark. A, I, O, U. Sometimes they include Y. Interesting.